Hey guys, what's up? Simon Marshall here. Guess what, everybody? Today I'm going to do a video on my huge, major WWE / WWF pay-per-view DVD collection. So I'm going to show you what I got. Oh, and I want to give out a shout out to Can Chow 1000. I want to say to you, thank you for the the video, what you've done, and to Zach, aka WWE Punk Fan 19, to Luke Cage 29, and Stevie Breach, thank you. Here we go. These are all my DVDs, and I got a couple of Blu-rays I'm going to show you. Ready? Here we go. 2002 Wrestlemania 18 took place in my home country in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. 2002 Hulk Hogan and The Rock, Icon versus Icon. Excellent pay-per-view. No WWF scratch logo, so if you can find it, grab it because it's worth it. I love this. Next, WrestleMania 19. Awesome one. This should have been in my home country of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, at BC Place, because it's twice as bigger than the lame Seiko Field. Hulk Hogan versus Mr. McMahon. Excellent pay-per-view. So, and that's the first time they had, yes, the World Heavyweight title. Next, the 20th anniversary of WrestleMania at MSG, where it all begins again. Pretty good DVD. I liked it, so it was over 4 hours, so I enjoyed it. And you know what? It was the first pay-per-view I ever bought in my life. Second, Summerslam 2004, my home country in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Air Canada Centre. Get this DVD if you can find it, because you know why? We'll never have this match because they couldn't put it on the Evolution of Randy Orton, which kind of sucks. So, the World Heavyweight title, Benoit versus Orton. The Undertaker versus JBL. Good one. Next, the 2005 Royal Rumble. That's SmackDown and Raw. And it's a good thing. Let's see. Sorry, my mistake. Raw and SmackDown. There you go. There's my correction. 4 matches on there. Pretty good. WrestleMania 21 goes Hollywood. Cena, Angle, JBL, Undertaker from SmackDown. Up there should have been Orton, Batista, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. This is a good one. That's where they make all the parodies of all those trailers. This one, finally. SummerSlam 2005. Icon versus Legend, I believe. Yeah. Mr. WrestleMania, Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Good match. And there's some title matches on there. Next, Survivor Series 2005. That's The Undertaker when he made his return to Detroit, Michigan after being burned from the casket. Royal Rumble 2006. The McMahon family, also nicknamed the Kennedys. So this is a pretty wild one because, believe it or not, this is where, oh damn, yes, after the Royal Rumble, the WWE and the World Heavyweight title was after that. WrestleMania 22, big time, in Chicago, Illinois. They should have had it at the United Center. I like the United Center better than that small ass, what's it called? Oh, the Allstate Arena. Next, we got Survivor Series 2006. Excellent. First time ECW is on there, but only one title was on there. The World Heavyweight, because the WWE title and the ECW title was in that, what is it called? Survivor Series Elimination. Next, 2007 Royal Rumble. Believe it or not, that theme is dubbed, believe it or not, because, I don't know, something happened with the artists, but oh well. Here we go. WrestleMania 23, all grown up. Excellent DVD, so I liked it. Batista, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Austin, Donald Trump, and McMahon. And speaking of Trump, he's going to the Hall of Fame this Saturday, April 6th. Next, we have Vengeance 2007, A Night of Champions. Cade, Murdoch, World Tag Team Champions. Deuce and Domino, WWE Tag Team Champions. Candice Michelle was the Women's Champ. Chavo Guerrero, Cruiserweight Champion. After that, Magnum TA. Sorry, MVP was United States champion. Santino Marella Intercontinental champion. Then John Morrison, ECW champion. Then Edge, the World Heavyweight champion. John Cena, the WWE champion. Summerslam 2007. For some reason, something was going on in 07. I don't have Cat DeLuna Wind Up. It's done with an instrumental. Oh, and I guess she filed a lawsuit. That kind of sucks. I was hoping to hear that song. Wind Up. Damn, baby girl. You know, I guess we can't deal with lawsuits, so I'm expecting Survivor Series 2007 in the mail pretty soon. Now, 2008 Royal Rumble. There are 4 matches on there, including 2 world titles, and the 30-man battle royal took place at MSG. Just to let you guys know, this is not standard HD. It's just regular standard, so it's edited, you know, and you can't see the other half, what they cut off, so it would have been nice. And now, for the first time ever, my first HD symbol on the far left corner, WrestleMania 24. Big Show, Floyd Money Mayweather, The Undertaker, Edge, Cena, Randy Orton, and Triple H. Good DVD. We got Backlash. Oh wait, looks like a parody of Children of the Corn by Stephen King. So this is a Stephen King cover that The Undertaker is paying homage to. Good pay-per-view after WrestleMania 24. Judgment Day 2008. This is all my 14A pay-per-views. Triple H on there. You know what should have been there instead of a steel cage? Hell in a Cell. That would have made a good match for the WWE Championship, because who would have won if Triple H and, you know, Randy Orton would have won? To me, I think the game would. Next, this is awesome. One Night Stand Extreme Rules. This was an excellent pay-per-view. I like the last man standing match between the WWE title. Then the main event was the TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, with Edge versus The Undertaker for the vacant World Heavyweight title. It was awesome. You know, you guys put up a hell of a good show. Next, we got a Night of Champions. Edge, Matt Hardy, along with Kane, Mickie James, Chris Jericho, and Triple H. Because guess who's missing out of that picture? Believe it or not, it is, yes, Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, John Morrison, and The Miz. But oh well, it happens. Next, the Great American Bash 2008. I love this pay-per-view. Cena versus JBL in the street fight. New York Brawl match. CM Punk versus Batista for the World Heavyweight title. Triple H versus the Rated R Superstar for the WWE title. And that was still 14A because you know why? Because of Jericho and Michaels were both busted up. So was Cena. And I don't know if there was any blood between Batista and Punk. Next, okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last and final 14A pay-per-view ever for WWE history. The biggest blockbuster of the summer. SummerSlam 2008. Man, Maria Kanellis, I sure miss you, baby girl. Undertaker, Batista, Cena, Triple H. And believe it or not, there was some blood between Undertaker and Edge in the Hell in a Cell. You know, and you know what? It's sad that, you know, they go from 14A, now it's all PG. So now I have the beginning of the PG genres. Here we go. 2008, Unforgiven, Dave Batista. And on here, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, there are not 1, not 2, but 3 for the first time ever scramble matches for the ECW, the World Heavyweight, and the WWE title. Good matches. Next, this one is my favorite. I regret not ordering it, or, you know, back in October 5th, 2008. No Mercy 2008. Jeff Hardy. Because you know what I loved about this pay-per-view was, it was down in Portland, Oregon, which is about, believe it or not, a 10-hour drive from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada to Portland, Oregon, because you got to go through Seattle, Washington. And as a Canadian, I have to go through the American customs, so make sure you have your passport. Next, Cyber Sunday, CM Punk. This is the last actual pay-per-view for the World Wrestling Entertainment, because it was PG, and if it was still 14A, you know what I would love to see? The steel cage or the bloodbath match. I guess people, and I realize people can't bleed out their own blood because you lose a lot of circulation. Next, Survivor Series 2008. John Cena winning the World Heavyweight title in his hometown of Boston, Massachusetts. Excellent pay-per-view. There are not one, not two, but three traditional Survivor Series elimination match. So there we go. And ladies and gentlemen, the end is near, as we all used to say it. The last 2008 WWE Armageddon. I miss the name Armageddon because after Survivor Series, it's the beginning of the genre, because we all get pumped up for the Royal Rumble. Now let's go to 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, 2009 Royal Rumble. It's a major all-star cast because the ECW World Heavyweight and the WWE title was on the line. So next we got the 25th anniversary of Wrestlemania 25. On here, this took place in Houston, Texas, because Austin was inducted to the Hall of Fame, and I got a free, believe it or not, a 64-page history of WrestleMania book, and it's a good book, so I like it. I read the whole thing, and you know what? I enjoyed it. So now after that, I got WWE Extreme Rules. This is the PG genre. I missed the 14A because I would have loved to see a bloodbath, but we're not allowed to have that anymore because they're the steel cages. That should have been a Hell in a Cell for the WWE title. So ladder match, triple threats, no holds barred, submission, a fatal 4-way Simone strap match, and a hog pen. Blech. Next, Night of Champions 2009. Kofi Kingston, US Champ. Rey Mysterio, Intercontinental Champ. Orton, WWE Champ. Punk was World Heavyweight Champ. And Christian was the ECW Champ. Good pay-per-view. Next, SummerSlam, Gone Hollywood. All your favorite superstars. Historic event captured live. Cena, Orton, Mysterio, Hardy, Khali, CM Punk, there's Big Show, Chris Jericho, DX, MVP. And believe it or not, this was Jeff Hardy's last pay-per-view, because honestly, I don't feel bad for you anymore, Jeff Hardy, because you really fucked up big time jumping into drugs and shit. I mean, sucks to be you, so oh well. I just wish you the best. Next, this took place in my native country again. This time, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. WWE Breaking Point. For the first time ever, this was some really good, every match must end in submission. Like an I Quit match, one submission, and it was not bad. Oh, and then there was a submission count anywhere. And you know what? The fans just chanted, "You screwed Brett." I mean, I'm glad it's finally put to rest. Next, WWE Hell in a Cell, Undertaker's pay-per-view home ground. This is actually good. 3 Hell in a Cell matches, but 2 of them were for title, World Heavyweight, WWE, and then the other one was just a regular tag team ever. Next, we got Bragging Rights 2009 at the old Mellon Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And this is my favorite all-time 1-hour Iron Man Anywhere match, street fight, because there was a score clock. So Mike Chioda was the one who kept the score. Man, I wish there was a DVD called The Very Best of the Iron Man match. Up here's the fatal 4-way for the World Heavyweight title. Good one, and I miss the name Bragging Rights. Next, Survivor Series 2009. DX on the cover on here. There's 3 traditional Survivor Series matches and 2 titles on there. World Heavyweight and WWE. Next, this is my other favorite one. TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. First ever pay-per-view. Cena behind tables. Jericho behind the ladder with Shawn Michaels. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, that image is from No Mercy 2008. And then there's Undertaker with chairs. This is an actual good pay-per-view. Ladder match for the ECW title. Chairs match for the World Heavyweight title. Tables match for the WWE title. Then it was a TLC for the Unified Tag Team Champions. Now, 2010 Royal Rumble. I think I will get this on Blu-ray because I enjoyed this pay-per-view myself. DiBiase, MVP, Punk, Batista, Michaels, Undertaker, Cena, Triple H, Orton, Chris Jericho, Mysterio, Mark Henry, and Cody Rhodes. Good one. And this is my favorite because it took place at the desert. Phoenix, Arizona, or Glendale. I'm not too sure. I can't tell the difference. But anyways, this is the career match between The Undertaker and Michaels. There's Cena, Batista for the WWE title. Edge and Jericho for the World Heavyweight. And my favorite is the return of Bret the Hitman Hart. After WrestleMania 13, he finally came back. This is an actual good one. Extreme Rules 2010 because this was Triple H's last pay-per-view before he took his May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January 10-month absent, and this was a good one. The street fight match between Sheamus is awesome because when he didn't have the WWE title, he was stepping up to his game because he took on the biggest dog at WrestleMania, and that was Triple H, and it was okay, and I understand why. Triple H wanted him to give him the bro kick many times, and okay, and I really miss Triple H for that 10-month absent. Extreme Rules, excellent pay-per-view. It's now after WrestleMania. Next, Over the Limit, Batista and John Cena, an I Quit match for the WWE title. Good pay-per-view, and that's okay because Judgment Day 2009 really stunk. Not worth owning. Next, I got SummerSlam 2010. Team Nexus versus Team WWE, And it's too bad that the Nexus didn't last that long. But, oh well. Shit happens, Anyways, Night of Champions 2010. Randy Orton winning the coveted WWE title in Chicago, Illinois. Good pay-per-view. I liked it. And Undertaker took on Kane for the World Heavyweight title. Next, we got Hell in a Cell 2010 in Dallas, Texas. 2 Hell in a Cell matches. World Heavyweight title and WWE title. Good matches. Orton and Kane defending their titles. Excuse me, in the Devil's Playground. Next, The Last Bragging Rights 2010 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. A lot of AWA legends were at this pay-per-view, sitting in the crowds or behind the backstage, like Baron Von Raskol, Vern, Greg Gagne. There was Lawrence the Axe Hennig because that's Kurt Hennig's father. There was who the heck was it? Cowboy Bob Orton Jr. It's a great pay-per-view. Team WWE versus, I should say SmackDown versus Raw then, because there was a Buried Alive for the World Heavyweight and a WWE title. Next, Survivor Series 2010, Miami, Florida. Special guest referee John Cena. Wade Barrett versus Orton for the title. Good pay-per-view. Next, TLC 2010. That's Mysterio. And I like the actual main event itself. The tables, ladders, and chairs for the World Heavyweight title. There was a regular chairs match, ladder match for the Intercontinental title, and tables match for the WWE title. Next, the first time ever 40-man Battle Royal in the Royal Rumble. There's Del Rio, Kingston, Kane, Edge, Sheamus, Morrison, The Miz, Cena, Truth, McIntyre, Big Show, Mysterio, Ziggler, and Orton. So the Royal Rumble was over an hour, that actual main event itself. Next, this is the pay-per-view Stevie Breach, Luke Cage 29, and WWE Punk Fan 19 went to, which was in Oakland, California at Oracle Arena, Elimination Chamber 2011. Edge, this was his last Elimination Chamber match, and it was for the World Heavyweight title, and then the other chamber was for the #1 contender for the WWE title at WrestleMania. Next, WrestleMania 27, my first ever Blu-ray. Undertaker, Triple H, Cena, The Rock, and The Miz in Atlanta, Georgia. Next, Extreme Rules 2011. This is a good match. I like the steel cage, but I prefer the Hell in a Cell, because you know why? At least you can get out the ring, that you can walk around. So there was a ladder match, last man standing, triple threat steel cage, falls count anywhere, an Extreme Rules match, loser must leave the WWE for good and forever. Next, Over the Limit 2011. I wish I would have had tickets to it. It took place in Seattle, Washington, believe it or not. And that's The Miz and Daniel Bryan. There was a I Quit match for the WWE title, so no count, no pinfalls, no submission. Just say, I quit. I quit. Seattle, Washington, Key Arena. You know, I wish McMahon could fight his demons with Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Vancouver is better than Seattle. That's why we got a lot of Americans living in our city. Next, WWE Capital Punishment, live from Washington, D.C. Good pay-per-view. I like the actual setup. Next, Money in the Bank 2011, Chicago, Illinois. 2 Money in the Bank matches, 1 world title, and 1 WWE title. Next, SummerSlam 2011, again in Los Angeles, California. I mean, we're all getting sick and tired of seeing it in LA. So that's Cena and Punk WWE title. Next, this is Night of Champs 2011. Cena, Del Rio, Orton, Henry, then Punk and Triple H. Next, I finally got WWE Hell in a Cell 2011. 2 matches. Hell in a Cell. 1 for the world title, and for the first time, a triple threat for the WWE title. This is my favorite. Once in a lifetime, they'll never do it again. The Rock and John Cena, Survivor Series 2011, Madison Square Gardens, New York City. And now, TLC 2011. This is the main event. Triple threat, tables, ladders, and chairs for the WWE title. Good match. Here we go. 25th anniversary of the Royal Rumble. 1 WWE title, 1 World Heavyweight title was on that card. Next, Elimination Chamber 2012, The Road to WrestleMania 28. There's Kofi Kingston, Chris Jericho, Dolph Ziggler, CM Punk, Ron Killings, The Miz. For SmackDown, Khali, Barrett, Santino Marella, Daniel Bryan, Cody Rhodes, and The Big Show for the World Heavyweight title before WrestleMania 28. Next, my second Blu-ray in WWE history. I like it. Cena, The Rock, Triple H, Michaels, and Undertaker. Outdoor Hell in a Cell for the first time ever. So, end of an era. Extreme Rules 2012. This is 14A because of Lesnar was busted up. So, this is a good one. An Extreme Rules Street Fighting. Next, SummerSlam 2012. Brock Lesnar, Triple H, Big Show, Cena for the WWE title, and it was Del Rio versus Sheamus for the World Heavyweight title. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, watch the 2013 Royal Rumble. I wish I could have bought this pay-per-view. Really, I wish, because you know why? At the beginning, the World Heavyweight title, last man standing match, and then after that, there was the Battle Royal. Then after the Battle Royal, John Cena's going to WrestleMania. Then there was the actual main event, which was The Rock versus, CM Punk for the WWE title. So, there you go. That's all of my WWE collection. I hope you enjoyed.